Greetings and welcome to my channel. My name is Abagnatius and this is Captain of Industry. As you can see, I've waited. I've built the conveyor connections to get this aisle going properly. I now should do this. 1 second. These I didn't forget. These, of course, I did. And same here. Okay, okay. Okay, that should be it. Okay, this aisle is now working properly. Bah, working properly. Producing unit storage, I wanted to say. Construction parts, iron, construction parts 2. Over there is a production of bricks. And that's that for the moment. What I have noticed is, why I didn't wait until this was entirely full, is here. We only have 6 electronics left. Which means we need to make electronics, and soon. So, electronics requires copper and rubber, which of course means we need to make a full copper production line, which I'm going to place around here, and a rubber maker, which I'll have here in the middle. Okay, let's do this before I forget everything again. Water extraction, that's actually a good thing. Where is water? Over there and over there. Choices. I'll do both. Okay, I'll have some water here. Actually, as a matter of fact, let me do it this way. Then I'll just plot the storages right here. Then I can copy this and place it over here as well. Absolute perfection. Now I have lots of water being produced, or will have, which will of course benefit this one. Okay. Then dirt will come later. I still have enough bricks and some bricks in here. Also, mining will have to be very soon as well. Right, but that's going to be a little bit later. Let me get everything going to automate the rest here. Rubber maker here. Okay, let's give some space. Just in case, I want this inside area here to be accessible. Okay, then the rubber coming out of this is going to be... yes, that's part of why I want accessibility. Which I will not have. Okay, let's stop this then, and rubber maker, place this right here. That's the conveyor for coal. I just placed that here to see if I can connect the coal for the rubber maker with the normal coal line I have here. Okay, that will produce rubber. Where to output that rubber? That's the question here. I think that will also give me some space here for everything. I'll just output it here. Most of that rubber is going to be used, of course, inside of the factory, but some I want available for trucks just in case. Just in case they need it. Nope. That's going to be a balancer. Okay, that way you can steer how much gets where. Such as here, for example, the priority output is into production for the iron, and the secondary output is into the second storage. But as if everything's full, of course, then everything's full, and I'm a happy gamer. Okay, water, or rather wastewater. This has nothing. 1 second. This is going to be slag. I want this emptied down to half. Okay. Let me do the wastewater here as well. With a fluid storage. You wastewater to be emptied about to here. Then just over in a more or less straight line. Something like this, I would say. Okay. That means we have both outputs wired up. That's good. One of the inputs as well, and then the other input is gonna be diesel. Okay, what else do we need? We need diesel. And over here I will also need copper. Copper and copper scrap, of course. Okay. Okay, then we can rescue this one. Okay, that would be rubber. Diesel. And coal becomes rubber and wastewater. Okay. Let me build that first. Or actually, let's not. Because I won't have enough construction materials at this time. Let me just plan out the rest and then do the same game. I shall wait until all of this is built and you will join me later. Okay, then this is going to be here, metallurgy, blast furnace, okay. Same thing with slag. I'll just wire that over, if possible. That should be possible. Let's make sure. I was a bit afraid of that. 1 second. Let's go up by a little bit. Up, over, and this is most definitely not the nicest solution I can think of. Okay, let's not do it this way then. Same goes for this and this. Can I get rid of wastewater here instead? Maybe here. as a matter of fact. Answer to that should be yes. Wastewater half empty, if you please. Okay. Yeah, then this will just never be upgraded. That's okay. This is rubber. The rubber output. Okay. 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 This is okay. Let's try this one again. Now that's much nicer, isn't it? Okay. Then you are going to be normal copper and you are going to be copper scrap. You will both be needing smokestacks. Okay. Now, copper is a tad bit more complicated than iron. So, first we need metal casters. Also 3, then electrolysis. I'm making a relatively large amount to be sure to have enough. Okay, this is broken copper storage. Okay. Then I need more water. This is wastewater. This works too, okay. Let me come in here then. Let me do it this way instead. So I can go straight up and straight over. Okay, that should be water. Water plus broken copper makes shiny copper. Okay. Then of course we have need of molten channels. Okay. Then copper, okay. Then a little bit more storage. This is now just copper. Never forget, this is copper and the rubber is going to be here. So rubber. Okay, let me... This is copper. Then we have two electronics makers. One's copper and one's rubber. Okay, and priority is going to be here, okay. And shiny copper. Do I need to store shiny copper to have that available? I don't know. Maybe, so I'll just do it. Unit storage with shiny copper shall be here. Which also means that this won't work. Because instead I'm going to need this. Priority into more production. Okay. Okay, this will be good. This will also be good. But this will not be available. Accessible, that is. Which is not ideal at all. Now, if I place this one here, then this one needs to move back to the original place. Okay, this one goes, so there's this and that. Okay, priorities are still there, okay. Then I shall need a fluid storage. I also like the greater elegance of having all the waste here. Definitely don't want to combine those two. That would definitely be a bad thing to do. That's not what I wanted. This is what I wanted, okay. Again, this is wastewater and to be emptied half. Ish, okay. This is also okay. Okay, this is going to be rubber. Then we have an issue. Let's do it here. There will be a problem here. Not enough coal throughput. But I'm gonna look at this at a later date. This will be copper ore and this will be copper scrap, I would be thinking. Yes, this is copper ore and this is copper scrap. Scrap and ore. Good. That's all the inputs. Into copper. Into interim storage, which of course I have to deactivate. Let's do all of this. Okay. That will be set when it will be set. That's okay. Diesel calling for filling. This is not reachable. I'm pretty sure that this is not accessible. I can make it accessible. 1 second. I think if I build it here, it should be accessible. Because the accessibility range is, I think, about 3 squares, at least for normal resource transfer, and building resources can be transferred, I think, over much longer distances. We shall see, or I'll have to just manually quick deliver the stuff to build these. That's also a possibility, but I'll see that. That's no issue. Okay, shiny copper, priority into production, okay. Then you guys are going to be making not that, but that. Electronics. Okay, shiny copper is being made and rubber is being made. Okay, 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 and okay, okay. That gives me, finally, this. Electronics in. Okay. Perfection. Then I had the idea that I might use some of the steel I have to... Oh, electronics also of course requires a storage into output, and I'll need another output for the other thing I'm going to make. Electronics. And this I can just access here. Something like this, okay. Which means that this doesn't work. And it requires a balancer. With priority into production. Okay. Wonderful. Then I am going to add another assembly. In case you just heard, that weird little burp of mine. I'm sorry. But then I'm not so sorry. I think I can do it this way even, to get more density. Because all I really need is that bit of iron for this. You will be making machine parts. Primarily for storage, I would be thinking. Although no, I will also be making maintenance right here, which means I will want this right here. Let's see, can I get a... I think I can. Perfection. That gives me this. Okay, and finally, if I can find it here. Couple of maintenance depots. And with that I mean a couple, which will have to be a bit further forward. Would that do? It might. I think it should actually. Okay, let's center them a bit better to make it look a bit better, a bit nicer. I would say something like this. Okay, then we need to go up. Perfect. Okay, and this. That gives us mechanical parts and electronics for the maintenances. Okay. Then the priorities in this case is maintenance, and in this case is both production and maintenance. Quite the thing I've just built, or planned. This building is going to take some time. Okay, to recap, we have a rubber, fluid storage for the wastewater that comes out of that. And I'm going to store the rubber here, also accessible for trucks, of course. Copper ore and copper scrap to turn into unshiny copper. What's that called? Impure copper. That is going to become pure copper, or just copper. That is going to be interim stored with, of course, deactivated. Okay. Then some of it will be stored somewhere around here. The rest will be going into electronics production to be used for making more construction parts too. Some more will be going into maintenance, and the rest will be going into storage. Then I'm going to use some of that iron here to make mechanical parts, also to be turned into maintenance and to be stored. And wastewater. Okay, this is not wastewater, this is diesel. The input diesel. Wastewater, the output is here. Which also means that I should be building this one. Only where? Can I do it here? Let's do it here. Something like this. Then I'll have 3 fluid storages. I'll also have a little bit of wiring. Okay, this will be wastewater, and the others will not yet be set. I will use the others when they become needed. Okay, all of that is now going to take a whole lot of time because I only have 25 construction materials, 1 left. All the rest will have to be made first with resources I already have. Let's see. I will also need quite a bit of iron for this, which I think I have. Yeah, that should not be that much of an issue. Wood most likely will be, but that should also be okay. It should be okay. I should be able to just wait and let this run. So, by the time you come back, all of this will be running, and then we'll see. Until then, thank you for watching. I was afraid of that. Which one? Of course, this now needs to be deactivated. This needs to be deactivated. That means I have no brick storage output. That again means that I'm somewhat limited, or rather input, which also means I'm somewhat limited. Okay. I'm aware that I haven't stopped the video yet, because this needs to be sorted first. This is a bit of an issue, actual matter of fact. I want to be able to purchase bricks, just in case. If I place a storage right here, in theory, and if I were to try and construct a connection into here, theoretically, I think that would work. Bricks, then you can be called to be completely full, and you, I don't care. Perfection. Problem arisen, problem solved. I'm loving it when this works. So, again, thank you for watching, like, subscribe, and note it really if you so choose, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.